Hey there, friends. Nibs again, out here in the garage today. Thought we'd do a little bit of a history lesson on Daisy BB guns, and not just any Daisy BB guns, but the Daisy wide body BB guns. Getting that new 499B from Tom Palmer made me start looking around at the ones that I have, and I've got some pretty cool ones. I don't have them all, but got some pretty cool ones. And I've had some other pretty cool ones in the garage in the past, and either on loan or ones that I've had and sold and gave away. But I've got some cool ones to show you guys. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. So right now I here have my Daisy model 99, which is in really desperate need of at least a stock refinish, but it's still shooting good. So, but this one has a peep sight like that on the back, and then a little globe that you can change the insert in up front. So pretty cool there. Does have a pin in there, so I wanted to make sure it had something in there. But we'll talk about the actual guns in a minute. But let me grab one of my standard body guns here. So this one is a late 40s Red Ryder 499B, or not 499B, model number 111 model 40. Sorry, I'm having a gray moment here, but so this one is like the second variant of Red Ryder after World War II. The first variants would have had a cast iron lever and copper bands here and in the front with the front sight. And then after World War II, when they resumed from 47 to 49, they continued with the aluminum lever and wooden stocks. And then in 49-50, they went to a plastic stock and four stock. But so the difference is, if you look on this one, it's got these raised ridges here on the sides, and if you look, it's very much wider than the Red Ryder. I'm not sure what advantage that gives you to you other than having a little bit beefier stock to hold on to. The stocks are definitely thicker and more, give you more of a grip. So all of my wide bodies I'll hide on this rack over here off to the side. I got them all down here right now that we're going to talk about them. But I had a wide body model 99, which is what this is, from a local friend from the gun range. And his was a model 99, but it was the very first year of production, which was 1959. And that year only, the model 99 would have had, so through almost all the production of the 99, they had a model 25 shot tube, which is spring loaded and a much better action as far as trying to get some accuracy out of one of these BB guns. But the very first model would have came with the bottle cap and the rattle shaker can, or rattle trap, or what do you want to call it, rattle can feeding system, gravity feed. And then in 1960, they went up to a the 25 shot tube. So this one, I don't remember what the dating on it is, but they made these between 1960 and 1970. So this may or may not be my earliest one. I've got another one down here. It's a model 95. That one might be older than this one, but I'm not exactly sure. But so this one cocks and shoots really good. This is the model 99. These are no powerhouses, but they're good shooting guns. Seen Tom Palmer do his Sunday walk around. He's got some really good Daisy collection, and that's what kind of spurred my thought to do this video with these guys here. So I think this winter I will finally get around to stripping and redoing these stocks on this guy. The paint's actually not in too bad a condition on it for what it is, but the stock is definitely completely, it's all delaminated basically. It's not chipped up or anything, so it'd be a real easy job to revarnish it. But you see, they're a pretty decent looking group. I did bring out the blue book of air guns, and it's not the the end all be all for the authority of the guns, but it does have some good information on them. So let's go back to the Model 99 for starters. So it says that the yeah, right here, the Model 99, the first year, Model 1959, was Gravity Feed magazine, like that with the bottle caps. And then between 1960 and 1970, they were the spring-fed magazine from the Model 25. And then in 1967, they came out with the Model 99 Champion. I'm not sure what that variant is, but it says add 10% for peep sight. So I'm not sure what so mine has a peep sight, so I don't know if mine is the Champion version. It does have the official shooting. So if anybody knows if mine is the Champion version, it doesn't say that anywhere on the gun, but pretty cool 99 nonetheless. So now the next one is actually a Model 95, and so I have a pretty nice version of it. I actually did do a refinish on the wood and the metal on that one. It was in really rough shape when I got it from the previous owner. But the version that I have says, let's see, 700 shot. Early versions had a wood stock and plastic forearm, and then later versions were wood and wood. Mine is plastic forearm with the wood, so that's pretty cool that it would be the older version, and they were manufactured between 62 and 76. So probably mine is in the 60s, I'm guessing. But it's in pretty good condition now. I did do a refinish on that wood on the back there, and then the paint was completely rusted off it, and it was in bad shape, so I stripped it down and re-blued it, and gave it a new set of guts. But that is the Model 95. Let's see here. These are all Rogers, Arkansas guns. Anything made after 1958 would be a Rogers, Arkansas gun. But this one, does it have a production code? Yeah, there it is. So the lot number on this one is B403857. If that helps anybody help me figure out what the... Ooh, I was shooting at the one above it and I hit the one below it. So this is probably the least accurate, and it might be because of the poor sights, but yeah, so I'm still aiming. I'm aiming at the one above it, and I'm hitting the one below it and to the right just a little bit. But I'll zoom in on that bullseye when I do the video editing. Looks like it's hitting consistent anyway. I think. Can't tell. Yeah, I can see where it's hitting there. But pretty cool. The front stock on it is in really good shape for what it is. It's not. A lot of these are all warped and disfigured and everything, or cracked. This one's not cracked or bent or warped or anything. So I thought it was worthwhile just because of that piece of plastic to refinish the rest of it. But really cool gun, and you know, one of my first BB gun restorations. I think it turned out pretty nice. So that is the probably 1960s, mid 60s, I'm guessing, vintage model 95. So now the next one I have in chronological order is kind of a rare one from Daisy, because they only made this for a couple of years. Let's take another gander at the book. This is a model 299. Let's take another gander at the book real quick. All right, so model 299 is right there. So the model 299 is listed as a 1,000-shot gravity feed. So, and it's a gravity feed version of the model 99. So it's basically the same as the first version of the model 99 that came out in 1959. And they only made these in 1975 and 1976. So this one is pretty rare. I haven't seen many of them for sale, and this one that I have actually came with the original box and everything, and is in pretty decent shape. It even has the original sling that would come from Daisy, with it from Daisy, sorry. And it uses the bottle cap feed with the feeding hole up here. It does have an interchangeable front post in the peep sight and an adjustable rear peep sight back here. And let's see, where's the production number on this one? So this is a B701908. Would that be, so B, would 7 be 77? Even though that said 75 and 76. I don't know. This one actually still does have the Daisy little foil sticker on it, which is unusual. It is not in the best of shape, but better than most. But this one does have the rattle trap sighting on it, or feeding. And that one's going where I aimed. I haven't checked that other one. I just probably need to adjust the sights on it. I know I used to have a Model 96, which is similar to the Model 95 with a plastic forearm, but it also had a plastic buttstock. I'm not sure where that is right now. I don't remember getting rid of it, but I haven't been able to put my hands on it today, so but who knows? It's around here somewhere probably. And that Model 96 had the stocks were kind of a lighter color, maybe like a maple stain color plastic. That's not looking too bad for a rattle trap. It's not too bad. So the they call them rattle cans because they shake like a can of paint when you're shaking up the can of paint. But really pretty cool obscure gun. Model 299. I'd like to get my hands on an original Model 99. I did, like I said, I did have one that they member of the rifle club brought in and let me bring home and play around with. I did a review on it, and I do have a video on that. So now the next one's going to be my 499B that I've had for quite a while now. So this one, the lot number on this one is 0395. So this one was made in March of 95. And these 499b's are well renowned for their accuracy. And I now have two of them. I have this one, which is, ooh, that went really slow. This one is all original. Still shooting really good. There it goes. I need to get me a little bamboo rod like Tom Palmer has. Oh, I don't think it went all the way down. It didn't make it across the garage. I don't want to stick anything metal down there. I don't have anything wooden out here to... Huh. Something going on. I think that one made it all the way down. Same hole. So these BBs have to be like perfect round. That one made it all the way down. I think that one went in the same hole again. Did I shoot at the wrong bullseye? I think I see a shot over on the one on the right. I think I might have shot at the wrong bullseye. Sometimes it can be tough to see when you're... There we go. Yeah, I think I shot one shot from this over on the right side there. So this one is the 1995 version. I'm not exactly sure. Let's refer to the book about the 499s real quick. And we'll finish up with the Tom Palmer one. All right, so the book says... So first of all, there was actually a model 2299, which was quick skill. It didn't have any sights on it, and it was used for instinctive shooting. And there was also one that was military issued version of that as well. So the model 499, not 499B, originally came out in 1976 and ran through 79. That would have more than likely had the same trigger as the 99 would have, I'm assuming. And then the 499 has a similar trigger to the newer Daisy BB guns as well. It's not exactly the same, but it's a similar arrangement. And then so apparently from, they must have ran from 78 on up, or 70, 80 on up in the 499B version. It doesn't say anything about a 499A here, but and they run all the way up till the present. So now this next one is one that I just got in from Tom Palmer, from Tom Palmer Custom Daisy Air Guns. He also got his logo on the forestock here. Puts a couple of American flags on there. I like that touch. And this one is actually hot rodded, and it is shooting about 460 feet per second. The stock ones are run right around between 250 and maybe 270 tops. I think mine was like 258 averaging. But Definitely a little bit harder to cock, but still manageable for just about anybody. That one's a definite click. And we will be doing a head-to-head challenge. Definitely a lot more twang to it too, but it's got a bigger spring and a little bit more preload, and but it doesn't lack in accuracy, that's for sure. So lots of fun. The wide bodies is another whole genre of collectability in the Daisy BB guns. That one went down a little bit. I really look forward to very soon doing a head-to-head between these two 499s. That'll be a lot of fun. But anyway, there you go. That is the Daisy wide body history lesson, I guess you could say. This one was made last week. Literally, Tom gets all these parts individually in from Daisy, and he builds them himself to his specifications, including getting the wood fire laser cut, and he tests and tunes these and makes sure they're shooting accurately, make sure they're Army Man approved. I didn't set up any Army Men. I probably should have done that, but this is more just us talking about the guns than the shooting of them, but really pretty cool stuff. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.